Hey everyone, welcome back to Growth Digger, the podcast where we unpack what's next in marketing, technology, and business growth. I'm Taran Nandha, founder and CEO of Growth Natives, and today's episode is about a shift that's going to redefine how marketing teams plan campaigns over the next couple of years. Because campaign planning used to be part science, part calendar, and honestly, part caffeine fueled optimism, you picked themes, mapped quarters, stacked channels, set targets, then you launched, watched the numbers roll in, and adjusted mid flight. That model wasn't wrong. It was just built for a world where buyers moved predictably, channels behaved consistently, attribution was visible, and marketing could afford to learn after launch. But 2026 doesn't work like that because AI is changing the rules of planning itself, not by making marketers obsolete, but by making prediction a first class input. And to explore this shift, I'm joined by someone who sits right at the intersection of AI, enterprise strategy, and the future of pipeline. My guest today is Akanksha Das, Director of Marketing and Communications, Growth Natives. Akanksha, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Taran. Really excited to be here. And honestly, this conversation couldn't be more timely because predictive pipelines are one of the biggest changes marketing teams are about to experience.
Absolutely. We're moving from plan campaigns to create pipeline to predict pipeline, then plan campaigns to deliver it. That's not a small improvement. That's a fundamental shift in how marketing thinks.
Exactly. And if you're still planning like it's 2024, just with better automation layered on top, you're going to feel that gap very quickly. Because AI isn't just changing execution, it's changing how we decide what to execute in the first place.
Let's strip the jargon. When we say predictive pipeline planning, what does that really mean?
At its core, it means using AI to forecast outcomes before you launch anything. So before a campaign goes live, the system helps you understand which segments are most likely to convert, what messages and offers will move them, how much pipeline a specific play is likely to generate, where drop offs are likely to happen, and what actions can prevent those drop offs. So instead of learning after the campaign runs, you start with a model of what's likely to work and then build around it.
That's a powerful reframe. It's like switching from weather reporting to weather forecasting.
Exactly. Reporting tells you it rained yesterday. Forecasting tells you whether to carry an umbrella today. And marketing is entering its forecasting era.
This isn't a trendy pivot. It feels more like survival. So, why does campaign planning have to change so urgently?
Because buyers are moving faster than campaign cycles. A buying committee can discover you on Monday, shortlist you by Friday, and book competitor demos the following week. If you're still shipping campaigns on slow, linear timelines, you're planning behind reality.
Predictive models tighten that loop. They help you move at the speed of the buyer, not the speed of your internal calendar.
Exactly. And that difference, speed matched with accuracy, is what separates high growth teams from teams that are always reacting.
And the funnel itself isn't linear anymore.
Not at all. We're long past the clean top, middle, bottom slide. What actually happens looks more like this: someone reads your content, disappears for 3 months, comes back through a partner referral, loops in procurement, then re enters through a pricing page plus a webinar. Predictive planning doesn't fight that chaos. It works with it. It doesn't need a perfect funnel, it needs signals.
That's an important distinction. The funnel isn't broken, it's just unpredictable without the right intelligence layer. This also changes how we treat data. Old planning treated data like a rearview mirror. What worked last quarter? What drove clicks? Which assets converted?
Predictive planning treats data like a forward facing sensor. What's likely to convert next? Which intent patterns are emerging? Where will pipelines slow down if we don't intervene? That shift changes what you plan, how you budget, and how you define success.
And it also changes accountability. Marketing isn't just reporting performance anymore, it's shaping outcomes before execution. Campaigns become pipeline plays. So, practically speaking, what does AI change in planning?
The unit of planning stops being a campaign. It becomes a pipeline play. A play is a system designed to move a specific audience through a specific journey with a predicted outcome attached to it.
So, instead of saying, let's run a webinar campaign for mid market SaaS, you plan mid market SaaS expansion play.
Exactly. That play includes predicted high intent audience clusters, a core narrative, and proof points. multiple content, and offer angles. Nurture and retargeting logic, handoff triggers to sales, and clear measurement and reforecast checkpoints. The campaign is just one component. The play is the growth machine.
Let's ground this with a real example. What does predictive planning look like in practice?
Imagine a SaaS company targeting manufacturing leaders. Traditionally, they'd run broad ads, publish content, and wait for demand to show up. In 2026, AI will tell them, these 300 accounts are showing buying intent right now. These roles are researching automation. This offer historically converts best at this stage. So instead of running one generic campaign, they launch a play built around predicted readiness. And the system may even recommend shifting spend midweek, changing messaging by region, triggering sales outreach only when intent peaks. That's marketing with foresight.
Campaigns stop being blasts. They become orchestrated moves. Personas still matter, but they're not enough anymore.
Right. AI-driven segmentation constantly recalculates which accounts are heating up, which roles are showing intent, which sequences are nudging them forward, which offers resonate in current conditions. So planning moves from this is our persona to this is the live intent cluster worth pursuing right now. That's precision.
Creative planning changes too.
Completely. Planning one big idea is the old way. Planning a test tree is the 2026 way. AI helps generate multiple angles, offers, creative routes, and CTAs faster than you can schedule a brainstorm. Humans still decide what aligns with brand and strategy, but the mindset shifts from pick one and pray to go live with three and learn.
This also disrupts fixed budgeting.
It does. If the model says segment A is cooling, segment B is rising, offer X is outperforming, offer Y is stalling, why would you keep spending based on a quarterly plan made before those signals existed? In 2026, budgets flow toward predicted outcomes, not planned outputs. Responsive by design.
None of this works without strong foundations. What do teams actually need?
4 things. Clean lifecycle logic in the CRM, reliable tracking across key journeys, modular automation that can adjust quickly, and a unified view of pipeline influence. Predictive planning isn't a tool upgrade, it's a systems upgrade.
Here's the uncomfortable truth. Everyone will have access to AI tools. So the advantage won't be having AI, it'll be knowing how to plan with it.
Exactly. Agencies will be judged on predictability, not polish. Clients will choose teams who can say, here's the pipeline this play is likely to drive. Here's the confidence range. Here's how we adjust if the forecast drifts. The future retainer isn't a deck. It's a machine that prints outcomes.
And AI still isn't replacing judgment.
Never. AI can predict patterns, but it can't own nuance. It won't understand politics inside buying committees, brand risk in messaging shifts, or market context a model hasn't seen yet. The smartest teams won't run AI on autopilot. They'll run it like a co-pilot. AI forecasts. Humans validate, systems execute, everyone learns. That's how prediction becomes performance.
So here's the bottom line. Campaign planning in 2026 isn't about planning harder. It's about planning smarter, earlier, and with predictive clarity. The shift to predictive pipelines means fewer spray and pray launches, more precision plays, faster optimization loops, and pipeline that doesn't feel like a surprise every month. Or in one clean line, in 2026, the best campaigns won't be the loudest. They'll be the most predictable.
That's the future. Predictable pipeline, not surprise reporting.
Absolutely. See you next time on Growth Digger.